Alright guys, just for those of you out there who don't already know this is how to tie a tie. I'm going to be doing a half Windsor knot today, I think. This is the knot I always do. It's tight, uniform, and quick and easy. Start with one end being about twice as long as the other, depending on the tie and how long it is. You bring the long end over the short end, around the back, to the other side, up and over the top, so that the short end is in front, the long end in back facing the wrong way. Alright, and then you bring the long end around the front, up the back, and down through the loop you just made. Like that. It's so quick and easy. It's going to be tight and uniform after just a little bit of tightening. And what you want to do is pinch it like this with one finger up in it and your thumb and other finger on the other side. Okay? And then tighten it while continually doing that. And that will form a nice, neat little dimple. And if you do it while tightening it just right, the dimple will be uniform. What you might want to do is to bring it up like that, just a little bit, and then sort of primp it a little, just to make sure it's uniform, and then tighten it a little more, and then primp it a little more, and that should be uniform. I can't really see that good. I've done this literally billions of times, I think. So that should be a nice neat little dimple right there. And then you bring your comma down and then just tighten it up against your neck as tight as you can get comfortably. Alright? If it's uncomfortable at first, it's only going to get worse and will end up cutting off the circulation in your neck. So you don't want it to be too tight. Make sure you can fit a finger or two in there. When I first started wearing ties working at a department store, Kaufman's, selling suits, I used to tie it too tight, and then halfway through the day I would have a headache and be in horrible pain. So don't do that. Of course you're going to want to tuck the little end into the band there for it. The tip should be at about your belt line, right? Ideally the belt should go right through the triangle area there. You don't want it to be much shorter or longer than that. If it is, you're going to have to just simply do it again. That really only took a minute or so, I mean, with all the primping. So that's a really quick, neat knot. I like how tight and uniform it is, and that it's so easy to do. That's the half Windsor, I think. If you didn't know already, now you do.